Here are some stories making headline news across Nigerian newspapers this week. Homosexuality, lesbianism, cause of insecurity, says the Emir of Gwandu, Muhammadu Bashar. Did you know the guy? No. Let me ask you guys. Will it be out of place to insist that before anyone becomes a king or emir anywhere in Africa, that they must have 5 credits in WAEC or GCE, including in chemistry, physics, and biology? Yeah? Do you think that will help? Because I'm confused. Oh, anyway, you know what? Forget about it. What am I saying? That's stupid of me. Forget about it. You know that some presidents don't even have that. What am I worried about the ME and what they're saying? Some presidents don't even have a certificate, not to talk about chemistry and physics. Forget about nonsense. Forget about it. This is good. I am a Yoruba nationalist, not supremacist, says Adeyinka Grandson, activist arrested in the UK. What? What? How did we miss the story of his arrest? Eh? The news report says he was steering racial discrimination against Igbo and Fulani ethnic groups and encouraging terrorism. Did you hear that? I'm like, whatever. Adeyinka, thank you so much. Thank you so much for making this very clear. You know what I mean? You know, millions of us, admirers of your work, your great work, we're so worried about whether you were a nationalist or a supremacist. You know, now that you've made it clear, we can now rest. You know what I mean? We can rest. Between nationalists and supremacists, we know that there are fine people, you know, on both sides. They're fine people. Like you. Like you. Next! Oh, this is good. I don't operate any bank account. Not to talk of keeping money here. These people are my bank account, says Prophet TB Joshua. These people are my bank account, quote unquote. You see, eventually the spirit will catch you. It caught him. Right there. The spirits will make you one day. You speak the truth. Speak the truth! Come on. He spoke the truth. All of you. You are his bank account. Next. Adebayo ordains 12,811 deacons and deaconesses. Right? 4,060 assistant pastors. In one day. And the franchise continues to expand. Do you know that in the last 10 years, Redeemed Christian Church alone has produced over 100,000 pastors? 100,000. By 2020, no street in Nigeria shall be left without their franchise. No street. How I wish they are producing medical doctors at this rate. You know, 100,000 pastors. And Redeemed Christian Church has not taken over the world. Do you know that all the Europeans that brought Christianity to Africa, they were not up to 10,000 pastors or reverend fathers that came? Not up to them. What am I saying? All the Arabs that brought Islam to Africa were not up to that number. Eh? Who did this to us Africans? Who did this to us? 100,000. They have how many thousand pastors in America? Yet they have not converted one single American into their church. Anyway, this is good. I was freer in Nigeria than in India, says El-Zakzaky. You know the guy, the Shia leader. Did you know that he went to India and returned? He went for emergency medical treatment in India and returned. He got there, he saw their poor hospitals and said, no, thank you. I'd rather go back to Nigeria and go to the synagogue of all nations and have Prophet TB Joshua and have Prophet TB Joshua take care of me. You know what I mean? But just a plane ride to India. I'm telling people to go to India if you can. Look at what it transformed him from this and then to this. Just because he flew to India and came back. Isn't India a miracle country? Miracle country. He wasn't able to work in Nigeria, but once he flew to India, he came back and everything. This is final one. We decided to kill 50 people for every slain headsman, says the head of Zamfara bandits. You know the bandits in Zamfara. It's important to say this, who renounce violence. I mean, I don't want to find out the equation the man used to determine that the head of one headsman equals to the head of 50 people. in Zamfara. I don't want to know that. The good news is that he has renounced violence and is now part of a program preparing men like him to become president of Nigeria. That's enough for me. I'm calm. I'm okay with that. I'll remain calm. I'm calm. Nonsense. I want to say nonsense. Anyway,